What's going on, man? It's your boy, The Dean. www.themanmindset.com. Someone asked me a question like, Steve, I know you always say men and women shouldn't be friends, and I don't know what's wrong with you. Why is it that I can't be a straight male and hang out with a beautiful woman? Does it always have to be about sex? Yada, yada, yada. He's like, Steve, what's wrong with that? And I'm like, motherfucker, what's wrong with that? Shit, nigga, what's right with that shit? The fuck is right about being with a beautiful ass woman and shit like that, man? Doesn't work that way. But I'm gonna tell y'all two stories. I did it one time. I tried to be friends with somebody, and I'm gonna tell you a story about Madagascar, the movie. So I'm talking to this chick, and I meet her in Florida. This chick was beautiful, blonde hair, deep blue eyes, double D breasts, fat round neck, just absolutely fucking just gorgeous. But you know what? We agreed that we're just gonna be friends. And I want to try, because sometimes, you know, when you fucking and get a lot of women, you always want to just try different shit. And it's like Luke Skywalker in Star Wars, you know, one time he stepped into the dark side just to see how it felt. So I stepped into the cupcake side just to see if, guess what? Do I have enough in me to be around a beautiful woman and not do anything? That was the test for your boy Steve. I get there, I meet her, and oh my God, what am I doing? But I said, you know what? I'm gonna honor it. I said I ain't gonna do nothing. I said we're gonna be friends, and I honored that shit. Now we're in the car, even when we're driving the car. Again, you know, I always tell you, I always talk. First time ever in my life, I didn't know what the fuck to talk about, because here I am with a beautiful woman and I ain't talking that yak to her. I'm just being a perfect gentleman. I'm being a cake. I was caking, man. I was cupcaking. Didn't do anything. Right next to me. Didn't do anything. Get to my hotel room, get to my suite, still didn't do anything. Now we're laying on the bed like most of you cupcakes do with beautiful women and don't do anything. We just laying on the bed chilling. I don't know. I don't know. Just chilling on the bed. Laughing, giggling, enjoying ourselves. It's like, man, look, man, yeah, man, that pussy was good as fuck. But it's not the point. Look, I tried to be a gentleman. I honored it. I did not make the first move. I didn't touch her at the airport. Didn't touch her when I was driving. Didn't touch her at the hotel. I was on my best behavior. Even on the bed, I was on my best behavior. The fangs are like coming out. I was like pushing them shit back in. I'm like, God damn, how do y'all do it? That was the question I was asking myself. How the fuck do y'all be around beautiful women and not try to smash? So I don't understand it. I couldn't understand it. But it brings me to a movie called, I think, Madagascar. And if anybody's ever seen that movie or hasn't, you need to check it out. It's about a lion and a zebra who are the best of friends. They hang out together, they buddies. And the reason they're best of friends is because the lion is eating real good, eating steak and shit. So they're in the zoo, okay? But I think in the third one, the lion and the zebra got somewhere in Africa. That was Madagascar. They were somewhere in Africa, and then all of a sudden, the lion got thrown back into his nature and started seeing the zebra as food and tried to bite that motherfucker. See, when you are taken out of your nature like a lot of you guys are, you think it's okay to hang out with beautiful women you want to smash. And that's why I always tell you guys, don't try to backdoor these women, because it's not like TV. You try to be your friend and you get to smash. Now wait, you gonna say, well, you did, Steve. Well, no. My shit's a whole different story, and I'll get back to that in a second. What I'm saying to you guys is, if you want to talk to a chick, you talk to her and be real with her. Don't try to be her friend. You can't be friends with the fucking food. What part of that shit don't work. It does not work. That's why I always have guy friends. Why? Because a friend to me is somebody I have no sexual attraction to. That's why I roll with my dogs, you know what I mean? I don't look at my guy friends and be like, yeah, man, woo, cute. No, man, let me tell y'all something. If y'all know anything about me, I'm an ass motherfucking man. Oh my, that's my kryptonite. And even though this woman had a beautiful ass, and just, you know what? I still maintained, I still laid back, and I still chill. I didn't do anything. I was on my best fucking behavior. Fucking killed me, but I was on my best behavior. But the thing that happened is that it's just a natural attraction when you're with a beautiful woman. It's just a vibe that brings the two of you closer together, and it just happened. But it was not my intention to try to smash or anything like that. I was trying to be like you guys and just hang out with the fucking food. Hold on, I gotta turn this truck around. I just wanted to be like you guys and hang out with the food and see how that shit went down. But it goes to ask the question, man, if you gotta be friends with women, dog, there's something wrong with your game. Listen, your job is to smash as a man. Their job is to be friends with the food. It is their job to hang out, go shopping at fucking Victoria's Secrets and not fuck. It's their job to take bubble baths with these women with their clothes on and stuff. Not your job. But what I don't understand, and maybe it's just me, is how can you be around something beautiful? Look, I tried it, man, and I'm telling you, that shit was the weirdest feeling in the world. Just weird. It was like, it was one of those weird feelings, like when you went trick-or-treating as a little kid, and then you go to this one house, they tell you to stick your hand inside the pumpkin and try to get some candy, and one of those fucking pumpkins that have like something mushy inside. It was like the weirdest feeling being around a beautiful woman and not do anything. And I'm telling you, for the first time in my life, I didn't even know what to talk about. What was on the menu? I was thrown off my nature. I was thrown off. And even at the hotel room, I got a beautiful woman on my bed, like most of y'all cupcakes do. And I didn't do it. Hey, look, y'all call me all kind of cupcakes on this because I was cupcaking. I didn't do anything. I was on my best behavior. I tried not to do anything. Now, something happened, but I didn't make the move. I didn't start the shit. But what I'm saying is, how can you guys be around these women and just hang out, man? It's out of your nature to do something like that. So to answer that guy's question, what's wrong with hanging out with beautiful women and not do anything? My question is what's right about that shit? The fuck do y'all want? How can you be around something that's been chiseled just perfect, this beautiful bodies, and all you want to do is sit around and hang out? Hang out and do what? And that's what I was saying. Well, we're in the car and I'm like, shit, man, I don't even know what to talk about. We're walking. I don't know. Shit, man. I'm caking here, man. I don't know what the fuck do I do. I'm right next to a beautiful woman and I'm telling her I'm not gonna do anything, and I'm like, holy shit. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like to be friends with somebody that you find beautiful, gorgeous, attract you, but you're just sitting on the sideline. And hey, one time, I did it one time. Y'all call me all the cupcakes you want, but I'm just saying, I will never do that shit again. No fucking way will I ever be friends with the food again. Because it's thrown off your nature. I was off my I was off, man. I didn't know. I mean, what did we talk about? And I was like, what did we discuss? What do we do? What happens next? And I didn't know. And then we go into my suite. We're laying on my bed, and I'm like, dude, come on, man, you bitch, man. You can't. But I'm honor and integrity. If I say I'm gonna be friends with her, I did. I did that Luke Skywalker shit. I crossed over to the cupcake side just to see how it felt. And my good, it was the worst fucking feeling. It was just as bad as that feeling. You remember I told you when I told myself I'm gonna have a dick resting day when I was in Landover, Maryland? Now, this is when Landover Mall, y'all look it up if y'all in the DMV area. There used to be a place called Landover Mall. And it's like in Mitchellville, well, Landover next to Mitchellville. But anyway, remember I told you guys I'm gonna take a dick resting day, and all I'm gonna do is go buy a Cinnabon, and I'm gonna sit in the middle and eat that Cinnabon. And I did that. And I'm sitting in the middle like a little bitch, eating my Cinnabon in this bad red bone, green eyed. She was a mixture mutt. I don't know what the fuck she is. Walks by me, looks at me, walks, turns back and looks at me again. And it was like, you bitch. That was the worst moment of my life. This has had to be the second worst, because here I am with a beautiful woman in my suite, in my bed, and all I'm doing is talking, because I tried to be like you guys and try to hang out with the food and see what that shit felt like. Man, let me tell you something. These are my top twos. Those are my top twos. Because y'all call me a cupcake on this shit. Y'all allowed in the comments to talk shit about me in this one, because I was trying to be like you guys just to see how that shit feels. How does it feel being around a beautiful woman and you can't touch her? And you just hanging out with her? And I did that shit. And man, let me tell you, I'll never do that shit again. The worst fucking feeling ever. Anyway, at the end of the day, man, you can't be friends with the food, and don't kid yourself. Right now, a lot of you guys are out of your nature. A lot of you guys think that you should hang out with the food instead of smash, and I'm telling you, it is the wrong thing to do. www.themanmindset.com. Keep the emails going. I will read them. I will answer as many as I can and chop it up with you guys, man. Don't forget the Halloween game is out right now. And for my Man Mindset guys, the Trick or Treat game is on the membership. Man, I was caking. I'm not lying to you. I cupcaked that shit. Worst feeling ever, being with a fine ass woman and just sitting there looking at her, seeing her curves, smelling her perfume, and not even man, God, I should have been eating, I was like a grass eating lion and shit. Anyway, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. I'm the Dean, man. www.themanmindset. It's a cake moment, but I want to let y'all know about that. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.